I'm Rob Reynolds in Washington with the main stories brought to you by Al Jazeera. A massive explosion has rocked the southern Afghan city of Kandahar, killing as many as 40 people and wounding dozens more. Our correspondent James Bays is in Kabul. He says the explosion took place at a very busy time of night.
It was a massive blast. Eyewitnesses say they heard a huge explosion which has devastated a large part of the center of Kandahar, right in the center of the city. But this is an area with a lot of residential buildings, people at home. The blast going off as people were getting home. It had just got dark. This is the holy month of Ramadan, and they'd come home to break their fast.
The blast came on the same day Afghanistan's election commission announced some partial results of the country's presidential election last week. Current President Hamid Karzai has 41% of the vote. His main rival, Dr. Abdullah Abdullah, is behind by 2 points. The early results are based on just 10% of the ballots, and final results won't be made public until next month. The Israeli Prime Minister has started a 4-day trip to Europe by meeting with British Prime Minister Gordon Brown. The thorny issue of Israel's illegal settlements was high on the agenda. It's also expected to be central to talks between Benjamin Netanyahu and the U.S. Middle East envoy George Mitchell. They're holding talks on Wednesday. There are some reports they are on the brink of reaching a deal to restart peace talks. A delegation from the Organization of American States has traveled to Honduras for yet another attempt to get ousted President Manuel Zelaya reinstated. The OAS is pressuring the de facto government to adopt the San Jose Accord, which calls for Zelaya's immediate return to power, followed by early elections in November. Argentina's Supreme Court has decriminalized possession of small amounts of marijuana. Tuesday's ruling is seen as a shift in the government's drug-fighting policies. The government plans to crack down on traffickers and provide more treatment for users. Those are the top stories on Al Jazeera. Don't forget, you can keep up to date with the news on our website. That's aljazeera.net/English. Stay with Al Jazeera for all your world news.